welcome back to another video. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna post this yesterday or like record this yesterday, but yesterday and today, I have been productive as hell, okay? You need to be proud of me. You know, first of all, you might notice there's a Bubba poster behind me. Hell fucking yeah, you know, that is there right now. And over here, we have a bird painting and a bird clock, you know, duck. They are ducks. You probably don't see them all the way here, but they are ducks. I'm talking about a duck. Look who's... What the? Look who's there again. Hello, Gerald. But yeah. And like on top of that, we also painted my chairs, you know, like the chairs like on the table where I eat. And then we also painted my drawer, you know, that is like below the, or like the TV stand / drawer, you know. And by the way, we painted them pink. We painted them pink because I'm just a silly guy, right? You know, I'm just a silly guy that likes pink once in a while. So, you know, we painted those pink. So I have been really productive yesterday and today. And also yesterday, when I was about to record, I had a really annoying headache that I've had on and off for the past 5 days. So I just ended up going to sleep. And I slept for 11 and a half hours. 11 and a half hours. I went to sleep at midnight and then I woke up at 11:30. So I have no clue what kind of a slumber all of a sudden I went to, but that's what happened. So, you know, now we have a lot of energy, and on top of that, we have heart attack in a can for even more energy. You know, subscribe for dying for heart attack and positivity, and you know, but that has been the case for yesterday, and today I just wanted to do what started the great season 2 of benkkwho on this channel. I just wanted to play Uncle Unknown himself and endlessly yap, you know, because those are two things that I love doing, okay? So that's what is happening today. Nothing too insane, just some comfy yapping. And, you know, today I'm trying out mainly Dragon Script because I think that generally is a good perk. So I'm trying that out on Unknown. But, like, that is not the main point. The main point is... I don't even fucking know. You know the drill. You know how this channel works. Gaming, yapping, old man. Occasionally decent plays. You know how it is. But yeah, let's get into the games. I hope you enjoy. Wait, hold up. Don't enjoy it yet. I want to show something, okay? I also bought this really cool lamp, and I want to show it to you, okay? Look at this really cool LED lamp that I bought. You know, it's on the floor, and it looks really nice. It's kind of like, I mean, I'm sure you can see it, but you know, it's like 3 matches. It is really cool. I love it. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show before we went. And now for real, let's get into the games. I hope you enjoy. Oh my days. Oh my days. Off to a good start. But guys, I am not gonna lie. I have missed the uncle himself. And no, I'm not talking about me. I'm not an uncle. I mean, actually, like in real life, I am. But like age-wise, I am not an uncle because, you know, I'm still young and hip. And what the fuck? How did it go all the way there? I refuse to believe that I'm an uncle because, you know, I am not. Are you gonna dodge? Take it? Oh, it's also someone else there as well. But yeah, I am not an uncle. Stop saying that. But I have missed playing Unknown because... Oh, that feels bad. Because ever since like Krasu came out, I've been kind of just like giving spotlight to her, huh? You know, like I have just been enjoying Krasu kinda a lot. So I know the ace is probably here with the fucking flag. Oh, mitä vittu? Okay, well, you know, the fucking I see how it is. I see how it is, you know. I might lock into this game. Like, I refuse to lose to people. That's it. I just refuse to lose to people. And actually might need to lock into this game. Like, I might put aside the yapping that I was about to do. Oh my days. This guy's running it wide. I might need to put the yapping aside that I wanted to do because like this game is serious business now. Please dodge. Please dodge. I don't think she's dodging. Like this game is serious business now. And I'm not gonna be choking around. You're gonna die here, Frank, by the way. Like, I don't know how to put it, but you're genuinely not gonna die there. You know, subscribe. I'm actually gonna TP here to zone her from the... That is a bit annoying, but she's exhausted now, so she doesn't really make anything other than this pallet, but... Nice. And I have my pentas here. And like recently I've been in a phase that I kind of just want to try a bunch of different perks, right? And like especially on benkkwho, because I want to be the guy for benkkwho, right? Like I want to be the guy. So like I have tried a bunch of perks and like, you know, so in this game as well I'm doing some cookery with the perks. Right now, yeah, I see you, Ace. I see you, Ace. Right now I am trying a dragon script because I don't think it's that bad of a perk, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna leave this clone here. And my reason with unknown is when they touch it, I can instantly just TP to that, right? As long as they don't cleanse that, as long as the other guy who was there doesn't cleanse that instantly. Nice. Okay, now he screamed. Oh, he was injured anyways, you know, fuck me then. Well, then it's kind of pointless because, you know, how I could have chased those people there. But it's fine. Also, I have fire up that when I TP for the dragon script, I am also more threatening in chase because I kick pallets faster. Oh, sorry, I was talking about my add-on. Sorry, the video game cartridge. I have that when I TP for the dragon script value, I am more threatening because I bolt faster and I break things faster. I'm just gonna pick this up like this. Like they are not gonna. What the fuck? This fucking Ace. Ace. I am gonna give it to. I'm gonna give it to you, and you're not gonna be happy about it, okay? Because I refuse to lose to an Ace that looks like this. Like, if I'm being honest, it is about your looks. Ace, sometimes it just is about your looks, and you look hideous right now. I'm just saying, so, like, you know, pack your bags. That might have been a M1, honestly. Pack your bags and leave, because you look hideous. I'm gonna TP here. This should be an M2. Nice. Head-on? Yeah, I don't think they have head-on in Big 2025. But I actually had some yapping to do this game, but I kind of forgot about it because I'm not going to lie. Nice. I'm not going to lie. I really don't want to lose to these people. I really do not want to lose to these people. And let's make a bet. If I lose to these people... what do I do? What do I do? I don't know. Let's not actually make a bet, because then, you know, I fucking have to do it, because I'm not the man to lie. I'm not the man to lie. I can play around the region here in Gallows. Nice. I can play around that, because I have Eruption, and that is kind of how you play this map. You play for a dirty 3-gen, because I'm a dirty killer main. I'm just gonna go through. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm not sure if he's exhausted by my add-on. But yeah, like ever since we played Unknown the last time, or made a specifically Unknown video, it's gonna be that hard. Okay. Since we did oh fucking shit, man, I didn't mean to teleport to this. But when we did a specifically only Unknown video last time, okay, Unknown has been buffed. Like since that. Slightly, very slightly, but still buffed nonetheless, so you know, I guess this is the first time we are trying out the buffs. And they are kind of minuscule, I'm not going to lie. The fucking hideous looking Ace is here again. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Well, he's not the greatest at the game, if I'm gonna be honest. But like... yeah, they were kind of minimal, the buffs, right? And like, there weren't anything too insane. But... dodge? Nice. But they're still nice. They buffed some add-ons, and now when you injure with your UVX, instead of like whenever you injure with your UVX, you used to add 6 seconds to their weekend, right? But now you add 8 seconds. So that's 2 extra seconds. That is not bad. Honestly, that is not bad at all. And then you can also look like more up with your UVX. So fuck you. Some stuff like that. Nothing too insane. But still helpful, nonetheless. Still helpful, nonetheless. I'm gonna kick this for Eruption, because I think I'm gonna land this, and you're gonna die. You're gonna double back. Good boy. And now I will go check for this as well. Because I think Tori is over here. That wouldn't make... what the fucking fuck? What are you doing? Wait, did you give up? My days! She wanted to pick up the Ace, but because the Ace was down... Because the ace was down on the clone. She started dispelling the clone instead. That was a satisfying win. That was a satisfying win. Yeah, maybe they would have gotten the pickup, you know, like, if it wasn't for that. Because if I'm gonna be honest, I would not have thought that she's all the way, like, on top of the slug. I thought that she would be all the way, like, on the other side of the map. But yeah, that was a satisfying win. I will finish picking up the Adam. But yeah, there was something that I wanted to talk about. But I kind of forgot what it was. I'm sure I remember it for next game. I want to try this build again. It seems fun. Kind of chase heavy with fire up and my add-ons, and then, you know, some gimmicky and some slow run. This seems actually fun. But yeah, like, also, I forgot. Anyways, yeah, I have played so much like Krasu recently that Anon has been left in the dust. So today, we're playing our boy. We are playing our boy. And it's gonna be very, very fun. I mean, first of all, we got a decent map and a really satisfying win, so, you know, it doesn't get better than that, honestly. But yeah, let's see. Let's see what they had before we go into the next one. Did they say anything? Not really. I mean, they had some decent stuff. They had some decent stuff, definitely, but, you know, you cannot stop the big dog. You cannot stop the big dog. But anyways, let's get into the next game. I will be right back. What? Did I say it right? Okay, retry. Take 2. It felt weird in my head. Let's go for another one. I will be right back. Today's a beautiful day. Today's a beautiful day. We start off with Dead Dog Saloon. And now we get Cold Tower. Like, I might gamble everything. I might gamble everything because it seems like everything is working today. So, you know, I just might put everything on red today. I think today is the day. I'm finally getting rich. But, hello, Screaming Steve. But, like, oh yeah, now I remember what I wanted to yap about, guys. I wanted to yap about this fucking same thing that I've talked about recently a lot. And, like, you know that, like, I have brought up the fact that I want to remove TikTok for the past, like, 3 videos or something. 1 week ago, I finally did it. 1 week ago, I finally did it. And, I've noticed some things. I've noticed some things. You know, first of all, I think, like, there's a lot of funny stuff on TikTok, right? But at least for myself, I just endlessly scrolled and scrolled and scrolled. Like, daily. So, like, I don't know. I don't think it was good for me. Like, that shot, like, that was a perfect example. That wasn't a good shot. So, you know, that was kind of like TikTok. And, the thing is that I removed it, and I've noticed that I have been... 1 second. Fuck. I have been tired, not tired, but bored. Okay, that got him. That got him fell. I would have looked so stupid. But, like, I've been bored more often, and I don't think that's a bad thing, by the way. I don't think being bored necessarily is bad. Like, if you're bored once in a while. And I'm gonna give you my reason, okay? Well, first of all, I don't think it is good for your brain that you, like, fill, like, every single void of 10 seconds that you're not doing something and you constantly fill it with something, okay? That is just, I don't know if there's any fact to that, or, you know, if that's just, like, in my bald head. But, like, oh, I definitely meant to do that. But the other thing is, I've noticed that when I am bored, I have noticed that I tend to do things that are bored, like, not fun, way easier, okay? That might not make any sense, but I'm gonna explain. Like, when I'm bored, I'm like, holy fuck, I don't know what to do. Like, you know, I have nothing to do. And then I'm like, well, might as well vacuum, might as well clean, you know, to do something. Just to do something. And, like, that is nice. That is nice because, you know, those things obviously aren't fun to do. And, like, okay, that's good that Adam touched that gen. I don't have a TP close by. So I think I will be ran if I try to go for him. So, you know, just to do something, I'm like, damn, might as well clean. So, like, things that are not fun to do, but you have to do, are, like, easier to do when you're bored. You know? And, you know, after that, every time you do something that is not fun, but you have to do, I mean, you're proud of yourself. So, you know, by deleting TikTok, I do my responsibilities easier, and that leads me to being more proud of myself more often. You know, that is very, very nice. Nice. And, you know, I just think that was the right choice. So pretty much, like, only social media that I have right now, that I consume is, like, YouTube, like, long-form content. And then, like, oh my god, you just got shit on. Twice, by the way. Like, YouTube and then, like, Twitter, like, once in a while. But even Twitter is, like, annoying me sometimes. So, mainly just YouTube. And that was the yapping that I wanted to do last game. That was it. Do I have a 3-gen that I can play around? Yes, and it's still topside. So, like, I kind of cannot, like, chase these people that are up here. I know that someone is behind those rocks. Like, I know it. I know that's the case. That should hit. Okay, never mind. I think she moved away from it. I am gonna leave a clone. Yeah, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna pick this gen. I'm gonna leave a clone here. And they probably will not cleanse this clone first. They just, like, will instantly go for the gen. And, like, the clone being there kind of zones them from anything good. At least that's in my head. So, yeah, that was the yapping today. That was the yapping that I wanted to do. But today... Wait, what's that? Okay, that was him screaming. But, like, today has been a great day. Today has been a great day. And now she is exposed. Oh, my days. It's working perfectly. I'm just making sure. Nice. Oh my days, it's actually working. It's actually working. The big brain. It's like I never left. It's like I never left unknown. Anyways. Don't worry. I will always be inside unknown. But, you know. Today has been a great day. Today has been a great day. Like, I went to get some, like, some spray for the chairs that we painted. So, like, the paint, like, stays. And, like, so it doesn't spread everywhere every time you sit on it. Sit on the chair, right? And while I was there, I was like, damn, I really need a new jacket. I need some shoes. So I went and looked at the same time, like while I was there. And holy fuck. Wait, you're gonna get benkkwho bounced, and you don't, like, Claudette, you don't even know that you're gonna get benkkwho bounced. Well, that is not the benkkwho bounce. I've humbly named one thing about unknown based on myself, and that is, like, shooting from, like, slanted objects, like down pallets. Okay, I'm gonna give you a perfect, like, example of benkkwho bounce. Okay, are you ready? Like, this is textbook benkkwho bounce. Okay, like that, but, you know, imagine it hits. You know, it's way more cooler if it hits. Can you believe it? So, like, while I was there, I was like, damn, I need a new jacket, like, whatever, so might as well look for those. And holy fuck, clothes are, like, expensive. Clothes are so expensive nowadays. And, like, it's not like I care for, like, any brand clothing or whatever, so I wasn't looking for, like, brand clothing or anything. But, like, even, like, you know, the quote-unquote cheaper stores, like, you know, they're still so expensive. They're still so expensive. But the one thing that I love about stores nowadays is, like, self-checkouts. Like, those are, like, top 5 inventions in the past... How long have they been? Like, 10 years. Also, Claudette is here. Claudette is here. Like, those have been the top 10 best inventions in the past decade. Like, I just love that I can... If I need to go to a grocery store or something, like, I can just go there, get my stuff, pay them, like go on a self-checkout, and, like, I don't have to talk to anyone in the entire trip. And, like, that is just so nice. That is so nice. I love that shit. I love that shit. I am not, like... I am pretty social. Like, I'm not, like... I don't think I'm, like, antisocial or anything, but I just love that I can sometimes not have to, like, talk with anyone. Also, this down kind of needs to happen now, because even though I'm 2 gens, I don't think I will be at 2 gens for a long time. Please vault. I needed to vault. That is fine, because look how fast I vault behind him. Or behind her, sorry. But yeah, like, I'm pretty social, I would say. I'm more social than I was, like... What the fuck? Like, what would I say? Like 7 years ago, 5 years ago. And, but still, I like to be in my own bubble sometimes. Okay, this down genuinely needs to happen now. Like, it needs to happen right the fuck now. I want to dodge left. Oh my god, why wouldn't you dodge left? I think I need to leave this. I think I need to leave this. I need to do the... I think I need to try to do the dragon script thing. Genuinely, because... What the fuck? Okay, please, Claudette, catch that. No, I would have loved it if that hit. What? Oh, what the fuck? How did you get there? Okay, I kind of hope that the Felix touches that gen, and then I have Dragon's Grip on it. Because that would genuinely make my day. Mr. Richter. Like that. Just like that. Did he hear my wish? Oh my god, did he hear my wish? What? No, who the fuck was this? Was this Felix? It was, but I thought I would make it like way faster. I thought I would make it way faster. How do I land an M1 on here? Thing is, I do not, because this is a jungle gym. I just straight up do not land M1 here. He is still exposed. Oh, I think now he's dead. Please, I need the eruption. Okay, that is good. That is good. That's good. I don't think I have been. Wait, he's death hook. This death hook. Okay, that's fine. Now I can still find the Claudette. And maybe turn this into a 2k still, or 3k, perhaps, if I'm lucky. The good thing is Claudette is... Like, Claudette is still weakened, right? I'm gonna try to do the same thing that I did. I know that Adam is here. I'm not gonna try to TP. I could TP and try to snipe Claudette on that gen, because I think she's on it. I want to save my TP there. Whenever, like, Adam touches it. Oh, that's exactly what I... That was the vision. That was the vision, and my favorite bird is a vision. Whoa! The rhyming is insane. But yeah, I'm pretty social, I would say. You know, at one point, I would say that I generally wasn't social, but I think that was just, like... I had anxiety about everything, you know, when it came to interacting with people. But then it got easier, and nowadays... I would say that I enjoy talking and being with people, you know. And I think I've talked about it before, but please dodge. I think I've talked about it before. Benko bounce. Okay, I need to land the M1 here. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Good finesse. Good finesse. Good. Dodge right. Nice. Because I used to have like big anxiety when it came to like talking with anybody at all, and like. It's definitely better now. It's definitely better. I mean, as you can see, I'm doing YouTube and all that stuff. Maybe I wouldn't do that if I wasn't like enjoying talking to people. I guess that is just the result of like getting more confident that, you know, I don't feel anxiety when interacting with others. I don't know how this went to this like conversation, by the way, but like I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I'm not ashamed of it or anything, but. Actually, when I think about it, I'm quite proud of it. Because, you know, I used to have a hard time talking to people. Nowadays, I don't. And, like, it's just weird to hear people being like... Because in my head, I'm still like that... Like, that not really social person that is not that good of talking to... Not that good with talking to other people. And then some other people are like, but you always seem so social and, you know, happy and smiling and like, whatever. Then I'm like, wait a minute. Is that true? Am I actually, you know, I just might be social nowadays. It was just, I got over the anxiety stuff and now we're here. That's what I've realized lately. Because I've heard multiple people say that, you know, in real life, you know, co-workers and whatever. Because in my head, I'm still that not anti-social, but like bad with social interactions and like whatever. So it's weird to hear it from others, so that has gotten me thinking lately. But yeah, I don't know how this conversation went to that. I don't mind it, because that is something that I'm proud of myself, you know. I've gotten better at that. And I have a really social job, so I guess that is like a big reason why, like what helped. Because, you know, if I instead would have like a really, like that kind of a job where I don't talk to anyone, I think it would still be the same, or like maybe even worse. But me having a really social job made it a lot better. A lot better. So I think that is the reason. But wow, that was some deep yapping again. That was some deep yapping. Once again. While playing the Mr. Unk. We have gotten so good maps and so good games today. So I generally want to do one more. So you know what I'm about to say. I really need another voice line for like this part here. Like I am tired of saying, oh, I will be right back. I will see you soon. Okay, let's practice something. What the fuck do I even say? I don't know. Let's go with a good old. Let's go. Let's go for one more game. I will be right back. Oh. I guess the 2 really good maps have to be compensated by 1 really bad map, but it's fine. Because you're playing against the big dog of unknown. But guys, between the last game and this game has been 2 hours, okay? Because my girlfriend came here and I finished on the chair. No, I didn't finish on the chairs. I finished the chairs that we painted yesterday. And today I like applied some spray to it that the paint like fixed it, right? So it has been 2 hours, but now we're back to the good old yapping and tunneling. And like the thing is, I really need to talk about a weird dream I had yesterday, okay? Like usually when I sleep, I don't see any dreams. I don't see any dreams when I sleep. But like maybe once a month, I have 1 dream. And every time I like remember a dream that I had when I slept, it is always something like weird. None of the dreams that I remember are actually like normal. They're always like super weird. And last night, it wasn't the craziest. It wasn't the craziest, but like, it was a weird dream nonetheless, because, please run up. Okay. I was trying to hit the lot of shit runs up the other stairs. But like, the dream that I had yesterday, I think I'm nice. I thought that there is a chance that I do that. And like, I think you're dead. Nice. Okay. Off to a really good start, you know, as always. But, like, last night, I had a dream. Someone just coming up to me, right, I think? And they were like, would you, oh, what the fuck am I saying? Would you be willing to work for us? And I'm like, well, like, what is the job? And then she's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Would you be willing to work for us? And like, still, she's not letting me know what it is. And then she asks, would you be willing to be vegan for a year for the job? I'm like, what the fuck? Sure, if it's like, if it has something to do with the job, like, sure, why not? But what is the job? And she's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the job. And you know, just come here, just come to New York. All of a sudden, just come to New York next week, so we can discuss about the job. And time goes by. I don't know. I have no clue why we went to New York. But I went to New York. There was this big, evil ass, just like a box-shaped, really dark building. And I went there, and like the whole place was completely like full of people. Like the streets within like 3 kilometers of the building was completely like full of people. And all of those people were applying for the job that also apparently I was applying for, that I still didn't know what it was. And when we got there, you know, they interviewed everyone at the same time, and they kept asking questions. And like, every time they asked a question and someone answered something, the woman that... Are you gonna run down? Okay, I'm gonna try to do something dumb. Boom. Oh, what the fuck? I hit someone else. Every time they asked a question and someone answered it, they were like, this fucking guy. And then they turned to me and went like, you know, you should be like the benkkwho guy here. When I haven't literally said anything. Like, they were full on glazing me without me doing anything. Still no answers, but apparently they liked me. That's good, right? And you know, that was a good body block. They were full on glazing me. I'm still confused, like, what the fuck is this job? Why is there 2 million people like applying for the job? And why do they like me? Like, what is going on? What is going on? And this is something crazy, by the way. I don't know why I'm talking about like this, like it's some crazy thing. But basically, then I get home from New York, and when I get home, there's like a paper. And basically, they are offering me to be an F2 driver, which is, you know F1 cars. That is, I'm pretty sure that is the league below, or like the cars like one below that, like a bit slower. F2 car for a year in Saudi Arabia. So yeah, so that was just confusing. I was like, what the fuck? I have never, like, I don't even have a license, like, on anything. Like, why the fuck am I being offered this? But then sadly the dream ended before I got to, like, I got to be the next Kimi Räikkönen, you know. If you don't know who that is, That is a Finnish F1 driver who doesn't drive anymore though. But yeah, in my dream, I was offered millions to drive an F2 car in Saudi Arabia for a year, even though I have never driven anything, but maybe I would have been crazy at it. But now, I'm back to my tunneling roots. Now, I am back to my tunneling roots. And then I woke up, and then I was disappointed. I also once had a dream when I was in some game show. And if you win that game show, you become the president of Finland. And like, okay, I don't know what that is, but I remember I was so stressed in that dream. I was like, I do not want to become the president of Finland. I'm gonna try to say everything wrong. So just like, so I don't become the president of Finland. And every single answer I gave somehow was right. And I ended up winning the whole shit. And I woke up when, you know, they announced that I would be the next president of Finland. But, you know, thank God it was a dream. I was so relieved. Oh, I was so relieved when I woke up. I could probably slug this and win this, but I don't care. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Holy fuck, like, you do not want me to be the president of anything other than the great Bank Nation. You know, I am the humble, non-corrupted leader who humbly named the nation based on himself, you know. Like, that is what a humble leader does. Also, I hear the Nia, but where do I hear her? Wait, she's here. That is a great, like, that is a sign of a humble leader, right? If they just fully name the country after themselves and call them humble. Like, you can spot a humble person by the fact that they call themselves humble all this time, you know. That is a life hack for you. Also, I don't know what's up with this game. They're kind of struggling. I don't mind it. Once again, I could slug and win this game, but I want them to have a bit of a challenge, you know. I've been kind of destroying today with the games. Last game was kind of close, but, you know, in the end, it didn't even matter. You know, subscribe for Linkin Park. And, I don't know what that was. But yeah, no, I didn't turn out to be a F2 driver. I didn't turn out to be a president of Finland. In the end, I will always be a tunneler that has a heavy accent, or maybe not so heavy. And that's about it. That is my greatest feature that I played it by daylight, you know. Greatest or the worst, however you want to think about it. We make the blind. You're gonna vault it, right? Oh my days. Well played, well played, Orella. Now you're gonna dead hard as well. Okay, well, maybe not. Yeah, this does not feel like a Badham game. I don't think them popping the gen in front of my face and both going down for it was worth it. Call me crazy, but I don't think that was worth it. I don't think being horny for the gens is good. Instead, you should be horny for booba. Because that's what humans are designed to do. Oh my days. Does she think that... Oh my god. Baby Nia in the wild. Baby Nia in the wild. Please don't vault it. Anyways. I don't know. I know that we are in Badham preschool, but I didn't know that I'm playing against preschoolers, you know. Myself. I do not enjoy that. I do not enjoy that. I am not Freddy or CM Winter. Anyways, I don't want to stir anything more from that. You know, if you don't, I'm not gonna elaborate. Because I don't want to get shit on. I think I heard someone working on that, right? Someone. I wonder who it could be. Wait, can I? No, okay, I'm tweaking then. Okay. Here, maybe we get the... Wait, this would be crazy value for the thing. I'm gonna leave that there, and if they touch it with the Dragon script, then I will TP back. I'm kinda hoping that Lara goes for it, but... For some reason, I doubt it. I think this game is kinda over. Or I don't think, the game is over. At this point. I done that, Jen. But holy fuck, it's nice to play Unknown once again, you know? Playing benkkwho is fun. But we cannot forget. We cannot forget our man. Our man Unknown. I'll never forget him. Even though, like, once in a while I play other killers, I still have the main 6. Okay, it was main 5, but now I have the main 6 that I love playing as. And, you know, that is Artist, Unknown, Dracula, Baba, Nurse, and benkkwho. benkkwho being the latest addition. Nurse, I haven't though. Like, Nurse I haven't played on this channel. I think I played one game. For some video, I don't remember what it was. I think it was some slugging video. And but other than that, I really haven't played nurse. But yeah, oh, you're gonna get benkkwho bounced. Wait. Wow. Lara? You need to make me look good. I want to... What if I just want to benkkwho bounce you? Is that too much to ask for? Okay, another attempt. Another attempt on the benkkwho bounce. We're doing... Well, that wasn't a benkkwho bounce, that was a fucking disappointment bounce. Wow. Wow, I humbly named that after myself as well, because, you know, I'm so humble. But no, benkkwho bounce is, you know, when... That didn't count. I don't... I am not taking part of that, you know. It needs to bounce more, so it's more funny. But it works surprisingly often. And the thing with that, like, when you bounce it like that, you can already start running as it's bouncing, right? So, like, you can kind of push them into the... Oh my fucking god, Nia. You can kind of bounce, like, force them back into the UVX, right? Okay. Yeah, what tricks do you have up your sleeve? Benkkwho bounce? Oh, that would have worked. Boink. That's it. I don't know if they have a hatch offering, but I don't think she knows either, because if they do, then she wouldn't be running here. Okay, you can make the pallet. Make the pallet. Nice, 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 nice. Because I want to benkkwho bounce you, okay? What the fuck are you doing, Nia? Make me look good. Anyways, they're gonna get the tentacles. Okay, let's see. Have they fixed the unknowns, Mori? After all this time. Have they fixed the animation? Wait. Wait, no, was it fucked? No, was it fucked the last... Anyways, they might have fixed it. I didn't see if the end of the thing was fucked. Because I was too busy staring at myself. Humbly, once again. But... Okay, let's be like... What is this? Spine Chill Alert Leader. Like, she doesn't have many hours in the game. Oh my god. What lobby did I stumble upon? Well, I don't care. I don't care. Hours don't matter. The result is the same. Anyways, too much of that. But yeah, those were the unknown games of today. You know, very soon it is the Haunted by Daylight event. And that is going to be very nice. That is going to be very nice, I think. The events are always interesting. And yeah, those were the games of today. I hope you guys have had an amazing day, because I have. I slept well. I hope you did as well. I hope you have drank enough water. And all that good stuff. All that good stuff as well. Always. If you're still here, thank you. Thank you so much. And as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.